ask that everyone please rise and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
Let's go, Panther! Let's go!
Good afternoon and welcome to Panther Baseball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Sorry for the technical difficulty. We couldn't get you the McGowan Auto Sales pregame show. We're trying to get this thing brought to you live. Now, Tim, it is being streamed.
It is.
So even if the radio kicks out, you can watch it, right?
Oh, yeah, you got a friend in me. It's on YouTube, Mountain Grove Panther Athletics. Go ahead and check it out. Hit the like button. You'll get a little animation of a baseball. I think it's cool.
It's cool.
Give it a shot. You'll like it.
And you'll get to watch all the action. You won't miss anything. As we're down here in Gainesville, Missouri, Gainesville 7-1 on the year. They're going to be.
They're crushing it.
Yeah, they've been a good opponent for years and years, and Coach Hobbs has come in here and really done a great job with this baseball program. A little story about Coach Hobbs. Me and his family, my son grew up with Blake and Brady Welch, and we probably spent 15 weekends together every summer since these boys were about 9 till they were. Oh, hey, we knew each other. So
you'll be giving him a hard time on the air.
I'll be giving him a hard time. Yeah, and if his dad was here, I'd be giving him a harder time.
Of course.
Now, not his mom though. She's tough. Randy, he's a pushover, but mom's tough. So no, they're good people. Brady Welch, that coaches at Hartville, he played. That brings up Kane Meyer, and we're fixing to get underway here.
Kane Meyer pitching tonight.
Yeah, Kane, the freshman. And Dawson Hewitt is on the bump for the Gainesville Bulldogs. Man, a nice new baseball field built last year. Beautiful. Good facilities. As Meyer steps in, Hewitt fires right over his head for ball one. Kane gets him thrown behind his back and on his head and everything a lot, doesn't he?
That was all day yesterday. I just recognized that look from yesterday.
Yeah. There's a pitch that paints the outside corner for strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike, and we're underway in Gainesville, Missouri, bringing you the Mountain Grove Panther baseball. Hewitt winds and deals. That one's just a touch low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Nobody out. I'm hearing voices, Tim.
Yep, sounds like it's something back at the station.
Yep, hearing voices at the station. And there's a fly ball hit out into center field. The center fielder has a bead on it. He makes a one-handed grab out in left center field, and just like that, Myers retired. That brings up Cason Rollins. Cason catching today. Rollins can do a little bit of everything. Play second, play third. He hits a sharp grounder to the second baseman. He boots it. He gets up, though, recovers, and guns out Cason. Cason hustling down that line. Good play by the second baseman. That brings up Golden. Golden is starting to get hot, Tim. He's starting to get hot. The number 3 hitter for the Panthers. Eli steps in there. He looks at the first pitch fastball from Hewitt. No balls, 1 strike as that cuts the outside corner. There's another fastball that paints the outside corner. And just like that, Eli's down. No balls and 2 strikes. Wind's kind of blowing right to left out in the outfield. There's a swing and a miss at a curveball by Hewitt. And that's going to do it for the Panthers. 3 up, 3 down. We'll be back with more Panther baseball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.
Let's talk about something that's not always top of mind, but still really important: life insurance. Because it offers financial protection for your loved ones and can help them pay for things like a mortgage, credit card debt, and even your children's education. Plus, life insurance is probably a lot more affordable than you think. And with State Farm, your local agent can help you understand your options and choose coverage that fits your needs and budget.
Welcome back to Panther Baseball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Kane Meyer on the bump for the Panthers today. Kane has been effective, and he's going to face Owen Donnelly, Grant Leaker, and Dawson Hewitt. And very familiar names. You know, we have a long history with Gainesville, going back basketball. You know, I remember when I was in high school, back when Jesus was a kid, we used to play him in football. And they had football for a few years down here. Donnelly steps to the plate, hits from the left side. Let's see if Kane Meyer can work his magic out there. That freshman magic. Kane's played shortstop, caught, played some second. On the bump, there's a curveball back doors there. Donnelly takes a strike. No balls, 1 strike. We're just underway, bottom of the first. Panthers went 3 up, 3 down. There's a fastball that just misses outside. I'm here with my broadcast partner, Tim Wilson, who's running the live stream, and there's a good pitch right there, fouled straight back off the netting. Beautiful new baseball complex here in Gainesville, Missouri. Nice, spacious press box, plenty of room for everybody, and that ball's low and outside.
Yeah, it's nice when you're not like shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah, you're not just stuffed in here like a sardine. There's a ball stroked over by the Panther dugout, and the count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. We will have to leave a tip, though, and get them to get some air conditioning in here. That's the only thing that they need. Meyer winds, he fires, and that's high and outside. That makes the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Meyer looks in. He's a fast worker. He gets the payoff pitch, and it's soft line drive caught by Luke Watson over there at second base. Good pitch. He jammed him.
Up next for Gainesville, first baseman number 10, Grant Leaker.
That's going to bring up Leaker. That last name, baseball prominence here in Gainesville.
Royalty, huh?
Oh, that in Hamilton. You, if you've played them the last few years, you'll remember those 2 names. 1 ball, no strikes here. Kane's battling. He fouls it way back. That hit the school van, I think. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, you be quiet about that school van.
Yeah. I want to hear you go when you get back there with a broken windshield. There's a ball low and outside and moves the count to 2 balls and 1 strike. Just underway, man, a warm day in the 80s. You know, I heard we have a little bit of chilly weather coming in for the weekend. I don't like that. The little ball's just a touch high. 3 balls and 1 strike. Leaker hits from the right side. Here's a pitch, and that almost hits him. He gets out of the way. A curveball that didn't just try to curve. And Gainesville has their first base runner. That brings up Hewitt, the pitcher.
Stepping into the batter's box, our pitcher number 24, Dawson Hewitt.
Hewitt hits in the 3 hole. Leaker in the 2nd hole. Leaker has a huge lead off of first base. My goodness. And they fire back, of course. I mean, when you get 3, you get that big a lead, you're going to draw a throw, Tim. You're going to draw a throw.
It's a tall fella, though. He can get back quick.
He's got long legs. I know that. And here's a pitch, and that's inside. Almost hits Hewitt. 1 ball, no strikes. Just underway here in the bottom of the first. Panthers went 3 up, 3 down in the top. Kane Meyer, the freshman, on the bump for the Panthers today, and there's a pitch just a touch high. 2 balls, no strikes. 1 out. Runner on first. Hewitt digs in. Meyer throws a curveball that just breaks a little bit out of the zone. 3 balls, no strikes on the Gainesville hitter. Kane, set, fires, and that paints the outside corner for strike 1. Good pitch right there on a 3-0 count. He fires back, and he hits Leaker. Nobody's looking there.
Just bounced right off.
Yeah, it just bounced off of him like the Man of Steel over there. He's kind of grinning. That would have hurt me. That would have left a mark. He threw it hard. 3 balls, 1 strike. He winds and deals. That ball's high and outside. Now, 2 runners on for Gainesville.
Brings up Dawson.
Oh, and Coach goes out to the mound for a quick chat with Kane. Brings up Cutter Morrison. Hewitt's on first. Leaker's on second. Cutter Morrison. That one would have to go on my all-name team. I like that, Cutter. And there's a basketball player from Hartville that was Gunnar Morrison, wasn't he?
That sounds familiar.
I have to check and see.
Kane Meyer, just a freshman.
Yeah, he is, and he's 2 walks. Morrison digs in from the right side. Coach Richardson went out to talk with his young freshman hurler. 1 out here in the bottom of the first, and there's a pitch for a strike. And the umpire takes a little while before he lets you know what it is sometimes. You kind of have to guess. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners on first and second. Here's the pitch, curveball. He strokes it into center field, and Harker has a beat on it. Gets it kind of hit pretty well. Didn't get up in the air very much. And there's 2 down for the Gainesville Bulldogs.
We have our left fielder, number 25,
Avery Rodri. I was waiting on the announcer to say it before I did.
Well, you don't want to hear my pronunciation of it. I will slaughter every name.
Yep, I just don't want to slaughter names. 2 outs.
Hey, Moose was messing with me. There's a guy out in, I think it was Reed Springs or New Covenant, but Dauber was his name. I kept calling him DeBeer.
DeBeer?
DeBeer.
DeBeer.
I thought I was being all cultural.
All culture. Oh, and it goes right over Myers' glove. That's a base hit. That's going to score Leaker. And we got a runner caught off of first, but nobody's back there. Oh, man. Case and Rollins wanted to gun it, but nobody there. And a base hit there.
Gainesville draws first blood. 1-0.
1-0 here. That brings up Miller. Miller, the shortstop. Runners on first and second. Good curveball there by Meyer. That breaks right downtown Central. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. 2 runners on for Gainesville. Meyer trying to put the fire out. He looks in, gets the sign, checks the runners, fires. There's another curveball that breaks right in there for strike 2. 2 nice curveballs there by Kane Meyer, the freshman. Good job there. 1-0's your score. Gainesville on top. Meyer checks the runners. He winds, he deals, and that's a fastball just a little off the plate. Count moves to 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs here. Ball just gets over Meyer's glove into center field. If he'd snagged that, there's a curveball for strike 3, and that's going to do it, as that's Kane's first strikeout of the day. But the Gainesville gets 1 run on 1 hit, and Strands 2. We'll be back with more Panther baseball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.
Are you looking for a bank that's a proven leader and a true partner in our community? Town & Country Bank recently earned a prestigious 5-star rating from Newsweek, securing a spot among America's best regional banks in 2025. But we're more than just an award-winning bank. We have a proud history of providing exceptional service and a deep commitment to our community. We're proud to support Mountain Grove Athletics and all of our local students. Come visit us at our Mountain Grove location to experience the difference for yourself and see how we can help you with any of your banking needs.
Welcome back to Panther Baseball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. We move to the top of the second inning. Trace Harker's going to start things off. Sawyer kids on deck. Briar Parsons in the hole, and let's see a whole bunch of Panthers come to the plate. Hewitt starts his second inning of work. Harker starting to get hot a little bit. See if he can continue that down here. Here's the pitch. Good curveball there. Breaks right downtown Central. No balls, one strike. Harker, the center fielder. He looks at a fastball, fouls it off.
That one's going to hit your car, bro.
Yeah, that one might hit my car. It's unmarked back there.
Trying to hide, huh?
You bet. No balls, two strikes. There's a curveball or a fastball in the dirt. Good eye by Harker. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We're in the top of the second. Gainesville drew first blood. They're up 1-0. Harker trying to change that in one swing. Here's a pitch. He
Nice
drives
hit.
it into right field, but the right fielder's right there as it hangs up.
Up next for Gainesville, first
Hit right on the nose.
first baseman, number 30, Sawyer Kidd.
That's what you call an atom ball, Tim.
An atom ball.
Yeah, hit right at him. Kid's been swinging a good hot bat. Sawyer, just a sophomore, all-conference lineman. Hewitt winds and deals. There's a fastball just in. Ooh,
Oh, that is strike.
where was that pitch? No balls, 1 strike. I think a fly got in his eye on that one, Tim. There's a pitch right over the outside corner. Now, I'd buy that one being a strike. That first one, I'd argue a little bit. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here's a pitch, swing and a miss. That's going to do it for Kidd. Good curveball. That brings up Parsons. Briar had a base hit yesterday. See if he can stay hot. He needs to let him come to him. He don't need to go chasing. There's a pitch, a swing and a miss by Briar. High heat. Not usually successful on high heat. Got to let it come down a little. There's a ball just a touch low. Oh, he called it a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Woo. There's a slow curveball, and that's strike 3. Hewitt gets Parsons for his second strikeout of the inning, and that's going to do it for the Panthers, who go 3 up, 3 down here in the top of the second. We'll be back with more Panther baseball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.
Game night, every play matters, and at home, every detail matters too. For years, Hawkins Home and Lawn has been helping families in Mountain Grove build a home they can be proud of, just like we're proud to support our Panthers. From furniture and appliances to keeping your lawn in top shape with quality equipment, we've got you covered. And if your equipment is on the injury list, our repair shop is here to keep everything running smoothly. Hawkins Home and Lawn, located on North Main in Mountain Grove.
Tough on the field, trusted at home, Hawkins gets it done.
Yeah! Go Panthers.
Boys. Let's go, boys! Let's go, Kane! Let's go, Kane! Only strikes, you got this! Let's go, Kane! Go, Kane! Go, Kane!
Welcome back to Panther Baseball on home of Panther Sports. And Krause steps in for Gainesville. And he looks at ball 1 as it goes all the way to the backstop. 1 ball, no strikes. Gainesville leads 1-0. That ball's just a touch high. 2 balls, no strikes. Meyer looks in to Rollins, gets a sign. That one hits him. And the leadoff runner's on base again.
Bringing up number 2, designated hitter, Aiden Galding.
Aiden Galding's the batter now, the DH.
We have,
1-0's your score. We're going to have a courtesy runner for the catcher. You got that number down?
it looks like 15 to me.
Let's see what we got here.
It's Kelton Solomon.
Yep, Solomon. Kelton Solomon.
No
Your
outs.
batter is Galding. Galding's playing is the DH. Meyer winds, fires, just a touch low. 1 ball, no strikes. We're just underway, just the bottom of the second inning. Panthers have had 6 up, 6 down. Galding digs in there. There's a fastball right downtown Central. Dissects home plate right in 2, Tim.
1-1 to count.
1-1 the count with a runner on first. See if Kane can get something going here, getting a rhythm. He winds, deal good curveball right there. Strike 2 call. Man, that just drops right in there. The bottom fell out of that one, Tim.
That was a good-looking pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Meyer looking for a second strikeout. Runner on first. Meyer fires back. He got him.
He did.
Picked him off, and that's the quick feed of Kane Meyer. Good tag by Sawyer Kidd. Man, he's got to move over here.
I was just getting ready to comment. It's like Meyer's not really too concerned about the runner.
Yeah. Well,
Wrong.
Wrong. And that's ball 2, evens the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 1 out now. Meyer helping himself there. Says, oh, I might hit him with a pitch, but I'll pick him off. That ball's low. Count moves full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. We saw a lot of full counts yesterday, Tim. No, man, about every batter. There's a pitch way outside. He loses Galding. That's going to bring up runner on first with 1 out now.
We played Hartville last night.
Played Hartville last night. Gainesville today.
Was it Alton on Thursday?
Yep. It's Anderson. Anderson plays center field. No balls, 1 strike on him. Runner on first. Kane. He better not get a real big lead over there.
Yep.
Kane, here's a good curveball there, but it stays inside. Evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nice little drive down here. Did you get car sick, Tim?
Nah, nice windy roads.
Yeah. Keeps you alert. There's a pitch just off the plate. Well, he calls it a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. You got to kind of guess with him. He's slow on his strike calls. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the 9-hole hitter. Meyer comes set, fires.
Hey, got him.
Swing and a miss on a foul tip. Ends up in the catcher's glove, and that's going to do it.
Much better inning here from
Yep.
Meyer.
Yep, he's had 2 strikeouts now. Back to the top here with Donley. Donley hits from the left side. Kane fires it over to first. He's back, just back. And Kane's move is impressive over there.
Faster than I can switch cameras.
You betcha. Keeping Tim up honest. There's a swing and a miss. Meyer takes something off of that one. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Meyer comes set, fires. Just a touch high. 1 ball, 1 strike here. 1-0's your score. Gainesville on top. Runner on first with 2 outs. Meyer. And it's hit out into center field. Looks like Harker's got a beat. It gets over Harker's head. That's going to plate 1 run. And we're going for a stand-up triple.
A nice triple by Owen brings in another for Gainesville.
And that was Owen Donnelly with hits it over Harker. Harker thought he had it. I guess he misread it out there. It looked like he had it till it went over his head. That brings up Leaker with a runner on third with 2 outs. 2-0's your score here. There's a curveball that breaks right over the plate. No balls, 1 strike on Leaker. Donnelly on third, 2 outs. Meyer trying to keep it close. He comes set, fires, curveball. High fly ball out to left field. Parsons going back. It gets over his head. Leaker's into second with a stand-up double. And that brings in Donnelly, and now it's 3-0. That brings up Hewitt. Breyer just ran out of room back there, Tim. 2 outs. Runner on second. The number 3 hitter, Hewitt, at the dish. 3-0 here in Gainesville, Missouri, bottom of the second inning. Meyer winds. That was knocked down by the third baseman. He fires. It gets by the first baseman. That's going to bring home another run. And Hewitt goes into second. And that brings up Morrison. And what was started out a really quick inning, getting 2 outs, has turned into a long one. Four to nothing's your score with a runner on second. Morrison at the dish. Meyer checks that runner at second. He fires, and there's a ball hit. Harker's got a beat on it. He makes the catch. And that's going to do it here in the bottom of the second. But not till they get 3 runs on 3 hits. And Strand 1 will move to the top of the third with the Panthers coming to hit on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.
Right here in the heart of Mountain Grove, Family Pharmacy is proud to be your hometown pharmacy, where friendly faces, trusted care, and personal service still matter. From prescriptions to health supplies and all your Panther Pride gear, we've got what your family needs. As a local family business, we're proud to support our schools, our teams, and our community.
Welcome back to Panther Baseball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Now we got Garner, Thompson, and Watson due up for the Panthers. Garner DHing today. 4-0's your score here in the top of the third inning. Hewitt winds and he deals. There's a curveball. He swings straight through that. The foul tip.
Good pitch.
Good pitch. No balls, 1 strike. Panthers need to get these bats going. There's a fastball that's up high. Evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hewitt, fast worker. And Garner strokes one down the left field line. That's going to drop in fair. Bounce off the wall. Taylor scooting for second. He's going to make it. And a good swing by Garner as he gets a fastball and drives it. That brings up Skip Thompson. Good job by Taylor Garner as he roped that one.
See if we can get back in this game.
Yeah. 4-0 is not a big lead. Good double. Stand-up double by Taylor. That brings up Skip. Skip's due.
Keep saying it.
Yeah. Skip looks at a fastball over the inside part of the plate. No balls, 1 strike. Skip had a great game up at Greenwood. No balls, 1 strike. Hewitt checks the runner at second. He winds, he deals. There's a ball that dissects home plate right down the middle. Won't get anything better than that to hit. No balls, 2 strikes. There's a pitch. Foul down the third baseline. Good play by Coach Richardson over there. One-handed snag. Off balance.
I think he played baseball every
Yeah. Yeah. That makes the highlight reel so far, Tim. Hewitt checks the runner at second. There's one. Good cut there by Skip.
Got left, right. Let's go center.
No balls, 2 strikes. Skip choked up a little bit. Choke and poke here. He fouls off an awful good pitch. Spoils a good curveball by Hewitt. No balls, 2 strikes. Skip staying alive. Hewitt looks in, likes the sign. Checks on Garner at second base. Winds and fires. There's a slow roller to the third baseman. He checks the runner, fires to first. And there's 1 out. That brings up Luke. Luke does a good job out there. Hits from the right side. Kind of found a home at second base. There's a fastball over the outside part of the plate for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. 4-0's your score. Gainesville on top. 3-run second. There's a strike, same place, right over the outside corner. No balls and 2 strikes. That's a good pitch by Hewitt. 1 out. Garner led off with a stand-up double. There's a swing and a miss by Luke, and that makes it 2 outs. That's going to bring up the pitcher, Meyer. Kane Meyer steps to the dish. Can't leave Garner stranded out there. Meyer gets ready. Hewitt checks the runner, fires home. And that's a strike. He's just pounding the zone. Better be ready to swing the bats when you step in there. No balls, 1 strike. There's a fastball, just a touch outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 down. Here, top of the 3rd inning. There's a ball fouled straight back.
One, 2, and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. There's a high chopper, hit back up the middle. Gainesville has it, guns it, and that's going to do it for the Panthers, who get no runs on 1 hit and strand 1. We'll move to the bottom of the 3rd with the score. Gainesville 4, Panthers 0 on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.
You need a great bank, yeah, there is no doubt that our service is the best. Come and check us out. Whether it's a loan or deposit account, let Stockman's be your bank that you were all about. Stockman's Bank, proud past, exciting future.
Let's go, Kane! Go, Kane! Oh, yeah. Let's go, Kane! Go, boys! Let's go, boys!
Kane Meyer on for his 3rd inning of work. Brings up Rodriguez. Just call him Avery, the left fielder, huh, Tim?
There you go.
Yep.
Play it safe.
Yep. There's a curve. Breaks down. I'd say it's a ball.
That's what they say.
Yep. 1 ball, no strikes. There's one popped out of play. Evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike. There's a swing and a miss. And that moves the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good pitch by Meyer. Kane winds, he deals. Fastball. Hit sharply at the second baseman. Good play by Watson. He fires to first and gets him. That ball stayed down. Good play by Luke. That's the first out. Miller, the shortstop's next.
Just keep them off the bases.
Kane's working at it. There's a pitch, curveball, just breaks out of the zone just a touch. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Meyer, fast worker. There's a pop fly. That goes out of play. I don't like where that one's headed.
Hope you got some Stephen Gum State Farm Insurance.
You betcha. You betcha. 1 ball, 1 strike. That ball's a little inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Meyer looks in, gets the sign, winds, deals. That one's just a touch outside. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Meyer trying to keep him close. He winds, he deals. There's a strike over the outside corner. Good pitch there by Kane. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Fastball, just painted it. He winds and deals. That ball's just a touch up.
Ah, wrong.
Tim getting ready to go down and argue with the umpire. I like that. We've been working all year getting him fired up like that.
Up next, number 9, Keegan Krause.
Brings the catcher, Krause. Runner on first with 1 out. Meyer checks the runner. Fires. And there's a ball stroked down the left field line, but out of play. And he got all that one. Just a long strike, Tim.
We'll take it.
Yeah, just a long strike. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. He fires to first, but he's back. And Kane's had some success with his pickoff move. 4-0's your score.
Yeah, when everybody's paying attention, he's great.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it just falls off of him. All right.
That ball goes about 59 feet. Evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Not much wind blowing right now. The flag's kind of laid down.
Oh, yeah.
Not going to get much help. Meyer looks in. Fires. That one's way upstairs. Moves the count to 2 balls, 1 strike. Here in the bottom of the 3rd inning, Panthers need to hold them where they're at. 4-0 Gainesville. That ball almost hits him. Krause bails at the last minute. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Meyer comes set, fires a little low and outside. Oh, he gets the call. We'll take it.
Okay.
I'd argue if I was the Gainesville batter, but it wouldn't do any good. Meyer looks in. I'd throw it right there again because he can't hit it right there. He slices one into left. Parsons. Oh, it gets over his head. We're running the bases. Oh, and they hold him at 3rd. And Krause has a double. Runners on 2nd and 3rd with 1 out. Coach Richardson going out there. As Coach Richardson goes out, he's going to go get Burnett out in right field, bring him in the Submariner. And as we change pitchers, we'll send it back to the studio for a word from our great sponsors on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.
Let's talk about something that's not always top of mind, but still really important: life insurance. Because it offers financial protection for your loved ones and can help them pay for things like a mortgage, credit card debt, and even your children's education. Plus, life insurance is probably a lot more affordable than you think. And with State Farm, your local agent can help you understand your options and choose coverage that fits your needs and budget.
Welcome back to Panther Baseball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Tim trying to steal my water here. We're going to get in a little bit of a scrap. Got to have my water. It's a little warm up here.
For the knees, brush.
Yeah, I know. You're going to pull your MMA stuff on me. Don't go for the knees. Brady Burnett was started in right field.
He's got that crazy pitching style.
Oh, and it's hit right back to him. And they scoop it. And they got him caught in a rundown, and I don't know. Good play. The ball gets by the catcher, and we're throwing it all over. I didn't get to see that. I thought he was going to go to first. Coach is going out to check on Brady as he gets smashed.
He took that right back at him.
That was a hard line drive, and it went just right off his leg. Coach is going to check on him. Got a game Thursday in Alton, Tim. Alton's not the end of the earth, but you can see it from there. How's that?
It's a long drive. Is that
You
what
betcha. You betcha. It reminds me of a few years ago in the baseball trips.
Big Country get all the way out there?
Yeah. Well, I don't.
That's cover a wide area. I was listening to it all the way out here.
Yeah. He looks like he's going to be all right.
Tough kid.
Man, he says, I'm going to throw. Oh, he looks just fine. Yeah. That one was faster than the one that they hit right back at him. We're at 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. And I'll tell you what, the Gainesville Bulldogs have scored 1 in the first, 3 in the second, and 1 in the third. For a total of 5.
5. I got the wrong score here. There we go.
Burnett. And then everybody was running everywhere. They got the runner out that was on second. I don't know what he did, but they got him. I couldn't quite see that. I got to pay better attention. I was watching.
A lot going on.
I was watching the guy that was running to first. And that brings up Anderson. Two down here. Runner on second for Gainesville. Top of the order up next. Anderson looks at the ball inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Burnett, tough kid. He took a shot off his thigh. That's Charlie horse.
Yeah, it stings a bit.
He throws a strike right there, right over the outside corner. Good pitch there. Doing a little submarine.
I've never heard submarine, but I know it now. Makes sense.
You bet. Well, the Beatles used to sing the Yellow Submarine. You're a little young for that, though.
Yeah, that was a goofy song anyway.
Just shows my age. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Burnett. And he throws one way outside. Good job by Kaysen. Evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Panthers looking to hold them down here. There's a pitch, and he drills it into left field right at Breyer. Breyer makes a good grab. That was a line shot, and they're tough to handle. But Breyer does it, and that's going to do it for Gainesville in the bottom of the third as they get 1 run on 2 hits and strand 1. We'll move to the top of the 4th with your Panthers coming to hit down 5-0. See if we can't get going here on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. there. Oh, Tim goes and hits the concession stand. Yes, sirree.
Not a whole lot on the way out here.
Yeah, not a restaurant on the way down, is there? And he throws one just a touch inside.
With a missing out.
You betcha. Fly out into shallow right. There, a good pitch there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Eli needs to get going. Good play by the Gainesville shortstop on that last one. There's one just a touch low. Moves the count. 2 balls and 1 strike. Good eye by Eli. Eli has such quick hands. He throws one there. Kind of a quick pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes. I don't know if Eli was ready for that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's a curveball. And he says that's going to move it full. He's called those strikes before. I was just waiting. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here comes the payoff pitch. And there's a ball up high. Eli draws a walk. We need base runners.
We got one.
You betcha. And that brings up Harker.
Eli's got some wheels on him, too. So.
Yep. Look out for him stealing. 5-0's your score. Gainesville up on top. 1 out here. Top of the 4th inning. Panthers need to get on the board. Harker steps in from the right side. They fire over. Eli's back easy. Easy pleasy. Pitcher looks in. Hewitt. He comes set. Throws one outside and in the dirt. A good scoop by the Gainesville catcher. Holds Eli at first. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Panthers, top of the 4th, down 5-0. Trying to get something going here. Hewitt comes set. He fires. There's a strike. Boy, that's borderline just too high, but.
You were a catcher back when Jesus was walking, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I played. Oh, and there's a good curveball right there. I wouldn't have swung at that one either. Fooled Harker. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Golden on first. 5-0's your score. And there we go. He's going. Eli's going. Base hit by Harker. Eli's going to turn it on the Jets and go into third. And a good piece of base running by Golden. And a good base hit by Harker as he drills it over the shortstop's head. That brings up Sawyer Kidd here. Good job for the Panthers. Sawyer's been putting some good swings on him. Struck out. Huh?
He's got some power to him.
Yes, he does. Runners on the corners for the Panthers. There goes Harker. They fire it down there into center field. Nobody there. That's going to bring Eli home with the Panthers' first run. And nobody there at second base. And we got tangled up on our signals. Five to 1's your score. Harker's on at third, just 1 out. Kidd at the dish. Oh, he checks his swing. The field umpire says no go.
So what is it?
1 ball, no strikes. He winds and deals. There's a ball hit off his handle.
Oh.
Oh, the catcher just misses that one. He had a shot at it. Just couldn't pull it down. 2 balls, 1 strike here. 1 out. Top of the fourth inning. Panthers already plated one. Let's see what Kid can do here. Still got a hitter's count. Sawyer digs in from the right side. A lot of power there. A lot of pop in that bat. And there's a pitch. And it's a fly ball. The catcher's calling for it, and he misses it again. And Sawyer gets a gift from the heavens. He missed two of his balls. Now watch him just hit one over the left field fence. 339 to left, 310, 300 right down the line and right. 360 to dead center. He looks at a ball. And that evens the count up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 5-1's your score. Panthers trying to get something going. Here's a pitch. Good, fouled off, straight back. And Sawyer's turned around to have a pretty good at bat here. Count stays same. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Usually hits himself in the head a couple times. There he goes. Why, I don't know. But oh, nice
There's
hit.
One. And that's a base hit. And that's going to plate Harker. And an RBI single for Sawyer Kidd. And the Panthers plate 2 so far here in the top of this 4th inning. 5-2's your score. That brings up Parsons. They're going to get a runner. Sawyer's over there going, yeah, that's all right with me. I got the hit. I like to hit. Oh, that's going to bring in Damian the Diesel, the franchise.
He'll run over everything in his way.
Yeah, he will. Don't get in his way. 5-2's your score. Parsons hitting over 300 on the year. Had a hit yesterday. Digs in from the left side. A base hit. We'll see, we could see LaFranchise's wheels. 1 out. Top of the 4th. 5-2's your score. Oh, he calls that one over the inside part of the plate on Breyer. That one's hit. Oh, we lost the phone call, but he's hit and he's safe at second. Let me try to get this back. As we got LaFranchise safe at second. Breyer's out at first, so he moves the runner to second, but 2 outs. And that brings up Gardner. They throw to get, we're trying to get Hook back up on the radio as it unhooked. LaFranchise on second as he's run for Sawyer Kidd. Taylor Garner, who had a double his last at bat, where he got an undropped. There's a swing and a miss at a curveball. Same pitch that he took down the left field line. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 5-2's your score, but the Panthers have a runner on second base. See if Garner can't move him. He swings and misses at a curveball. The catcher scoops it out of the dirt and throws it to first for the final out. But not until the Panthers get 2 runs on 3 hits and strand 1. We'll be back with the bottom of the 4th on the home of Panther baseball, Big Country 99.
Are you looking for a bank that's a proven leader and a true partner in our community? Town & Country Bank recently earned a prestigious 5-star rating from Newsweek, securing a spot among America's best regional banks in 2025. But we're more than just an award-winning bank. We have a proud history of providing exceptional service and a deep commitment to our community. We're proud to support Mountain Grove Athletics and all of our local students. Come visit us at our Mountain Grove location to experience the difference for yourself and see how we can help you with any of your banking needs.
Welcome back to Panther Baseball and home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Sorry for the disconnect there. We're back up. Hey, just stick with the streaming. I'll tell you what, Tim's going he's going 24/7. It don't matter if the radio's working or not.
Nah, bro, I sleep.
You do sleep?
I'm not 24/7.
Wait, Tim, where can you watch the game?
Oh, this is Mountain Grove Panther Athletics on YouTube.
Oh, and we get hit a batter.
Starting us off for Gainesville. Owen takes one for the team.
Okay.
The batter's box. Grant Leaker, number 10.
Oh, Donley on for his second time. That brings up Leaker. And this top of the order's been hard on the Panthers. Panthers just scored 2 there in half of the fourth. 5-2's your score. Leaker, the first baseman, stands in from the right side. Burnett and Leaker takes a big hack at that pitch. Good ball placement by Burnett. Keeps it right about the knees. Bottom of the fourth inning. No balls, 1 strike. Runner on first. And that ball goes behind him. Donley's going to go to second base 90 feet. And that evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. And he hits that. He gets it all of that. That goes all the way to the wall.
It's going to bring another one.
Yep, it does.
Double by Grant Leaker brings in 1 for Gainesville. Up
And that brings in a runner. And we've got time as coach comes out. And he's going to take the ball from Burnett. And he takes the ball from Burnett and changes pitchers. We're going to send it back to the studio for a word from our great sponsors on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.
Since 1920, Ozark Mountain Coke has been part of the Ozarks built on family, tradition, and community. Today, we're honored to stand behind Mountain Grove High School athletics. Ozark Mountain Coke, celebrating a century of refreshment and Panther pride.
Welcome back to Panther Baseball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Briar Parson takes over on the bump for the Panthers. No outs. Dawson Hewitt on second base. Nobody out. 1 run already plated. Parsons. There's a ball hit out into right field. A long run. That's going to get down. It gets by Meyer out in right field. That's going to score another run.
A double by Dawson Hewitt brings in 1. Up next, number 33, Cutter Morrison.
And that brings up Morrison. And that makes it 7-2. Parsons with a good pitch. They just hit it, and there's a runner on second here in the bottom of the 4th inning. 7-2 here. Parsons a lefty. He digs in. There's a fastball. I don't know what that call was. Nobody out yet. Parsons. There's a pitch hit into right field. They're there. Oh, he misplays it. Meyer. And that ball's going to get by him. He fires it in. They're going to come home. The play at the plate. And he's going to be safe.
Double. Up next for Gainesville, number 25, left fielder, Avery Rodriguez.
And that makes it 8-2. With a runner on second and nobody out. And a couple tough plays out there for Meyer in right field. Rodriguez steps to the plate. Gainesville scoring goes 1 in the first, 3 in the second, 1 in the third, 3 in the fourth so far. Nobody out. We need to put this fire out. Little fly ball flares out to right field. Just hit where they ain't. And that ball's high and outside. Two balls, no strikes. Panthers need an out. Here's pitch. And that ball's high and outside. Moves the count. Oh, it gives him the call. We'll take it.
I'm not going to listen to you anymore, Brush.
Yeah, I know. I mean, why would I call that a strike? 3 balls, 1 strike. Nobody out. Parsons on the bump. He checks that runner at second. He winds, he deals. There's a ball right downtown central, fouled off. Coach Hobbs over there at third base makes a nice one-handed snag. Fires it back to Parsons. These coaches are good fielders, Tim. Mm-hmm. They've made some good defensive plays. Count's full. Here comes the payoff pitch. Ball's just a little bit inside. And we walk one. That puts runners on first and second here in the bottom of the 4th.
Number 4, shortstop, Miller.
That brings up Miller, the shortstop. Parsons called in to shut the fire. Put it out. There's a pitch, line drive. Luke Watson's there. He shovels to Eli for 1. And they beat it out. Miller beats out the throw to turn 2. Now runners on the corner with 1 out. But a good play by Watson. Shovels it to Eli. Eli fires it to Kidd, but not in time. Here comes the catcher, Krause. 9-2 is your score. Parsons. That ball's just a touch high. Runners on the corners for Gainesville. Just 8-2 here. Here's the pitch. High and outside, and that makes it even. 1 ball, 1 strike. I'll tell you what, I can't keep up. Kraus, the catcher, he's had a base hit his last at bat. There's the runners going. He fires back to third. The runner steals second. 2 balls, 1 strike is the count. Parsons, the lefty, trying to get out of a jam. 2 little flares out to right field that weren't hit it hard at all, just hit where they weren't. And that ball's low in the dirt, and that makes it full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Both runners in scoring position for Gainesville. Parsons, who goes closer to the third base side of the rubber. He comes set. He fires. There's a swing and a miss. Good pitch.
Guess that was only 2 strikes.
Yeah. Now it's full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's a pitch. It's a foul ball. It's a foul ball. I don't know what they're talking about. Did he catch it? No, he did not catch it. So he still got life. It was a foul tip. Boy, it's heck trying to get in on all these conversations. The count's still full. Kraus, the catcher. 1 out. Runners on second and third. Here's a pitch. That's high. Now it's full of Gainesville Bulldogs.
Stepping to batter's box with the bases loaded. Number 2, designated hitter, Aiden Galding.
Aiden Galding steps up. 1 out. Bases full of Bulldogs. Here's a pitch. There's a strike over the outside corner. Nope. I guess not. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Parsons getting squeezed a little bit. There's a strike. There's a fly ball. I don't know if it's deep enough. Harker comes home. He fires at the kid. Here's the play at the plate, and it's not in time. As Harker made a great play, and that made it 2 outs.
Up next, number 5, Colby Anderson.
And that brings up Anderson for Gainesville, and then back to the top of the order. Good play by Harker. He fired at the kid. Kid just couldn't quite get the guy who tags at third. And I don't know what the Gainesville runners were doing. They were sleeping because when they threw it home, they should have been moving. Panthers get a break. Runners should have been on second and third with 2 outs. Parsons, the 9-hole hitter up. He throws a fastball just a touch low. 1 ball, no strikes. Parsons checks the runner, fires. That ball's way outside. See what we got, 2 down here. Runners on first and second. Parsons winds. He calls that a strike. 1 ball, two balls, 1 strike. Anderson. Good pitch there by Breyer. That evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here in the bottom of the 4th inning. This 4th inning has taken forever. 4 runs on 3 hits. That ball's in the dirt. That moves the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Another full count. 9-2 is your score here. Gainesville on top. Panthers trying to put this one out, put this fire out. There's a good pitch. Hit right at Watson. He boots it. He has to go to first. He's not there in time. It gets by the first baseman. That's going to score another run.
It's a double for Colby, bringing in another for Gainesville.
And that makes it 10-2. with runners on second and third. And that's going to bring us back to the top of the order, which has caused us so much havoc. That brings up Owen Donley. Donley hits from the left side, 2 outs. Parsons can't get a break. There's one hit to left field. It gets right by Thompson. That's going to make it 11-2. And runners on the corner. That's another RBI single with 2 outs.
We have number 10,
Grant Leaker at the plate. Grant, he hit one a long ways his last at bat. He bounced it off the 339 mark. The big first baseman. Parsons a lefty. He winds, he deals. There's a strike right downtown central. Leaker goes wide. Didn't I swing at that one? Good pitch by Breyer. 2 down. Runners on the corner for Gainesville. Breyer trying to get out of it. And he fakes the throw to second. Now runners in scoring position. 1 ball, 1 strike here. Case and Rollins behind the dish today, giving Meyer a break. There's a ball fouled off. Straight back. Go to the right. Go to the right. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Leaker. He's had a good day at the plate. Parsons trying to end that. And he almost hits him. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. I guess that's good enough for Deuces Wild. Parsons winds. That one's way outside. That makes the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes on the power hitter from Gainesville. Parsons, he's gotten some. It just hadn't worked out. And there's a swing and a miss, and he gets the biggest strikeout of the year for him. As the score is 11-2, Gainesville gets 6 hits on a bunch of hits. And Strand, too, will be back with the top of the 5th inning with the Panthers coming to hit on the home of Panther baseball, Big Country 99.
Let's talk about something that's not always top of mind, but still really important: life insurance. Because it offers financial protection for your loved ones and can help them pay for things like a mortgage, credit card debt, and even your children's education. Plus, life insurance is probably a lot more affordable than you think. And with State Farm, your local agent can help you understand your options and choose coverage that fits your needs and budget.
Welcome back to Panther Baseball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. We moved to the top of the 5th inning. Due up, Skip Thompson, Luke Watson, and then back to top of the order with Kane Meyer. Skip steps in. He looks at a fastball high and outside. Oh, he calls it a strike. My goodness gracious.
Man.
I don't agree with that pitch. No balls, 1 strike, but he is calling it on the other dudes, too. There's a pitch right down the middle. Skip, good swing, inside out. He hits it down the right field line. He's going to try to big rounds first, but holds there. I thought he was going to second. Good piece of hitting by Thompson. That brings up Watson.
Next, number 11, second baseman, Luke Watson.
We need back-to-back singles or doubles or something. Watson. They fire back to first and Skip's back. Good piece of hitting by Skip. He just went with the pitch, didn't try to do too much, laced it out into right field. There's a swing and a miss by Watson. No balls and 1 strike. We're in the top of the 5th inning here. Scores Gainesville 11. Mountain Grove 2. Thompson trying to cut into that lead, though. There's Watson, hits one deep into left field, but the left fielder's there and makes a good catch.
Up next, number 3, pitcher, Kane Meyer.
And that brings up Meyer. Meyer, who moved to right field, has had a couple tough balls out there, Tim. They're in no man's land, way over by the line, in between him and the first baseman. And they got by him, both of them did. Both turned into doubles. There's a nice pitch. I wouldn't have swung at that either, Kane. No balls, 1 strike. Not on my first pitch, I wouldn't have swung. They fire back to first, Skips back. Meyer looking for a base hit here. You got Case and Rollins on deck.
Seems a little concerned about Skip.
Yeah, Skip's giving him a little trouble. Probably stuck his tongue out at him. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. That ball's just a touch outside. Makes it 2 balls and 1 strike. There you are. Oh, and they pick Skip off. Really? You're going to have to comment on that at home. The camera doesn't lie. Boy, I didn't think they got him at all, but the umpire likes to call him. He gave Kane one. Kane picked one off. There's a curveball that stays up high on Meyer. He hits one into left field, and he gets down for a base hit. Good job by Kane Meyer with 2 outs. And that brings up Rollins, the other freshman, the freshman duo here. Rollins hits from the left side. Rollins catching today, plays third, plays second, plays outfield, fix your car, do your sink. Good scoop over there by the first baseman, or Meyer, to be on third. 2 down, top of the 5th. Meyer with the hit, and that ball kind of hits him. Rollins.
Come on, let's play.
Yeah, good pitch there, right at the knees. Tough to hit that one, Tim. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Meyer on first. Oh, he just got back. He just got in there. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Panthers need some runs. It's 11-2, Gainesville. He fires. There's a curveball hit right at the first baseman, Leaker. He snags it, steps on the bag, and that's going to do it for the Panthers here in the top of the 5th, but not until they get no runs on 1 hit and strand 1. We'll be back with the bottom of the 5th inning on the home of Panther baseball, Big Country 99.
Game night, every play matters, and at home, every detail matters too. For years, Hawkins Home and Lawn has been helping families in Mountain Grove build a home they can be proud of, just like we're proud to support our Panthers. From furniture and appliances to keeping your lawn in top shape with quality equipment, we've got you covered. And if your equipment is on the injury list, our repair shop is here to keep everything running smoothly. Hawkins Home and Lawn, located on North Main in Mountain Grove.
Jump on the field, trust it at home, Hawkins gets it done.
Go Panthers.
Welcome back to Panther Baseball in the home of Panther Sports. Big Country 99. We moved to the bottom of the 5th inning. Tim, get some energy.
Hey, Wyatt Sparks coming up.
Wyatt Sparks coming in.
He's pitching. You said you haven't seen him pitch yet.
No, have not seen him throw. This is his varsity debut. He has the right last name to pitch. He winds. He's got a little oomph on his fastball. Panthers need it. We don't need to give up any more runs here, Tim, or it's over.
Sir.
It's 11-2, bottom of the 5th inning. Gainesville scores 1 this inning. It's over. It is over, not the outcome we wanted when we made that lonely trip down here with our nature hike.
It's a tough team to beat, though.
Yeah, they are 7-1 on the season for a reason. Hey. It just so happens I just come up with things like that. You know, you don't have to say words like languish.
He's so stuck on language.
Good gravy.
Oh, man. All
Here
right,
we go. Here we go. Sparks winds. There's a fastball. It's drilled into left field. It gets down. It goes to the fence in a hurry. And Hewitt has a good day at the plate as well as on the bump as he's in with a stand-up double.
Got Meyer back to catching.
Yep. Got somebody different in right field. I don't know who it is. I can't see.
Yeah, they're going to have to come in a little bit for
Sparks. What's his first name?
Wyatt. Just a touch outside on that first one.
Just a touch outside. Tim's covering for me. I'm trying to help out here as much as I can. That ball's just a touch low.
Runner still stuck on second.
Yeah. What'd you say?
Nothing.
Yeah, okay.
It's a reason I don't talk much.
All right. All right. And that's a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Getting some text here. Well, hey, multitasking's good for the brain, Tim. I'm just not good at it. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's a pitch. A curveball just misses. That umpire wanted to call that one. You could tell. He kind of leaned to his right. 3 balls, 1 strike. Runner on second. Sparks. There's a fastball. Hit over there. Good play by Thompson. He fires to first. It gets by. It gets over there by, and we're going to hold him at third. And here it goes. Runners on the corner. 11-2. Gainesville 90 feet away from winning.
Stepping into the batter's box, number 25, left fielder, Adri Rodriguez.
Rodriguez. Nobody out. Runners on the corners. Sparks. He comes set. Checks that runner at third. Fires home. A big swing and a miss. Good pitch by Sparks. He's got a little oomph on that thing. A funky delivery, but it's got a little whiz to it. No balls, 1 strike. Wyatt comes set. He fires. There's a curveball that just floats in there for a strike. And Gainesville steals second without a throw. Now runners on second, third. No balls, 2 strikes. See if Sparks can hold him there. He comes set. Good curveball. It hits him. Now bases are juiced for the Gainesville Bulldogs. Nobody out. Not looking good for the Panthers here. Meyer talking to the home. Miller, the shortstop, with bases loaded. Nobody out. Panthers down 11-2. Sparks, and there's a swing and a miss. A good high fastball there by Wyatt. No balls and 1 strike. Looking good on the bump. No balls, 1 strike. Nobody out. He winds, he deals. There's a ball just a touch inside. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Wind kind of blowing right to left here now. It was settled down, no breeze. There's a ball just a touch outside, moves the count to 2 balls, 1 strike. No place to put him, Wyatt. Gainesville 7-1 on the year, state ranked. Sparks, he winds, he deals. There's a ball hit right back to him. He goes home, there's 1. Fires to first for 2, and they get a double play just like that. That was nice. Sparks fields it, fires home. Kane Meyer fires it to first, and we get a double play. And that brings up Krause with runners on second and third. Man, if we get out of this without them scoring a run. He hits one right back at him. It goes to Eli. Eli boots it, fires it. And that's going to do it, and they do, the Panthers. How they got out of that, I don't know, but I like it. And no runs on 1 hit, and they strand 2. We'll be back with more Panther baseball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.
You need a great bank, yeah, there is no doubt that our service is the best. Come and check us out, whether it's a loan or deposit account. Let Stockman's be your bank, it's you we're all about. Stockman's Bank, proud past, exciting future.
Welcome back to Panther Baseball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Might have been the best inning of the game. Tim?
That was a good double play. Haven't seen that all season yet.
We turned 2 down in Harrison, maybe 3.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
The game I didn't go to.
The games you did not go to, that I did.
Ah.
That brings up Golden.
Want a cookie brush?
Yeah. Here we are at the top of the 6th inning. Oh, man. And shoulda, woulda, coulda. Cousin Justin's all happy back at the studio, keeping his Panther pride. 11-2, top of the 6th inning. Good eye by Eli. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out. There's a ball just off the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike. We need base runners and a bunch of them. Eli can do it. He can start us off. Eli hits from the right side, playing shortstop today. Made a good play on that last one. He looks at a ball outside. That makes it 3 balls, 1 strike. Golden. There's a fastball inside, and he takes his base. That's the 2nd time in a row he's been on. Here comes Harker. Harker with a base hit, his last at bat. Good hard hit over the shortstop. Panthers down 11-2, but never say die. I'll tell you, Wyatt Sparks came in and shut the water off, didn't he? His first varsity experience. There's a curveball. Stays up in the zone. And Hewitt's gone all way. He might be tiring out. 1 ball, no strikes. He fires over to first. Golden's back. 11.
Easily?
Easily. He comes set. There's a pitch just a touch outside. Makes the count 2 balls, no strikes, and the Panthers have started getting good takes. Not swinging the bat. 2 balls, no strikes, no out. There's a ball, and he fires to second. He don't get Eli. Good throw by the catcher, but I'll tell you what, the second baseman just a little slow getting there. 3 balls and no strikes. Harker, I'm sure we got the take sign on. Nobody on first. He comes set, fires. There's a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. Golden on second. He's in scoring position. Harker. He hits one down the left field line. It stays fair. And we got Eli home. Harker's going to stretch it into a triple. And I'm telling you, we're just lull him to sleep, why don't you? 11-3 now. 11-3, and Harker with his second base hit of the night and his second RBI. He has 2 of the 3 RBIs. Now, Sawyer Kidd up. He's been swinging a hot stick. There's a curveball that stays up in the zone. 11-3 now. The Panthers never say die. Good job by Eli and Harker. And there's a swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, we're getting some noise from, I don't know if that's a fan or what, but.
Yeah, there's a noise somewhere. Sawyer hits a foul ball or swings at a high, hard one, and the count moves to 1 ball, 2 strikes with Trace Harker on third. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hewitt trying to finish it. There's a fly ball, and it's hit out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes on a Tuesday afternoon in Gainesville, Missouri. We're a little ways from home. Not bad. Beautiful park here, just built a couple years ago. Gainesville's baseball program has been really good. There's a curveball, and that's strike 3. And there's 1 out with a runner on third. That's going to bring up Briar Parsons. Stay hot, Briar.
Step into the plate, number 15, left fielder Briar Parsons.
Got a game Thursday going to Alton, Missouri. You ever been to Alton, Tim?
I think I have. I don't know till I get there. My brain doesn't
Alton's
work.
a nice town in Oregon County. You know what that means. You're down 4-0 when you get there. Oregon County, Missouri.
One ball on Parsons.
You bet. There's a strike right downtown Central. Needed to hack at that. And 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. 11-3 is your score. Harker on third. There's a curveball. He fouls off an awful good pitch there. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Breyer. 1 out. 1 run in. Golden walked. Stole second. Harker hits a triple. He winds and deals. There's a pop-up. The third baseman's right there. He calls for it, and he makes a one-handed grab. And there's 2 outs, and that brings up Taylor Garner. Garner.
Up next, designated hitter number 13, Taylor Garner.
Garner has a double on the day. It's 11-3. Garner hits from the right side. There's a curveball. He strokes into left field, and there's another run for the Panthers. Garner's on a 2-hit day. And he makes it 11-4.
That is a solid hit.
You betcha. And that's going to bring up Bryce Williams. Williams wears the same number in baseball as he does in basketball, Tim. And there's a ball just outside. Good eye by Bryce. This is Bryce's first varsity at bat. 1 ball, no strikes. Runner on first and the likes of Taylor. Taylor with 2 hits today. There's a ball hit off to the right side and out of play. Evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. They fired over to first to try to get Garner. He was right on the bag. He goes, "What are you doing?" He said, "I ain't going nowhere. Trust me." 1 ball, 1 strike. And the ball goes outside.
You won't catch me running.
No. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs. And there's balls inside. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Williams in his first varsity at bat of the year. Looking good. He swings and misses. That moves the count full.
Again.
Hewitt trying to finish this one out. This is the top of the 6th. They should have finished it out last inning. There's a ball hit into left field. That's going to get back over the left fielder's head. It bounces off the fence. Garner, he better go. Williams is going to catch him. He gets to third, and a good piece of hitting by Bryce Williams and a double in his first varsity at bat. And I like it. That brings up Luke Watson. Coach Hobbs comes out to the mound. I think he's going to make a pitching change. He gets the ball from Hewitt. And we're going to see a new pitcher for Gainesville. It's going to be the third baseman. And as they make a pitching change, we're going to send it back to the studio for a word from our great sponsors on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Panther Baseball. Luke Watson up. And the pitcher is the third baseman. I got to look here. See what I got. 1 ball, 1 strike on Watson.
It's Morrison.
Cutter Morrison, the pitcher. And there's a pitch, a swing and a miss by Luke, or a foul tip. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Runners on second and third. Watson trying to bring him in.
No pressure on Watson here.
No, none at all.
Just find your happy place.
He winds, he deals. He swings and misses at a wild curveball, and that's going to do it for the Panthers here in the top of the 6th, but not until they score 2 runs on 3 hits and strand 2. We move to the bottom of the 6th inning with the Panthers down 11-4 on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.
Let's talk about something that's not always top of mind, but still really important: life insurance. Because it offers financial protection for your loved ones and can help them pay for things like a mortgage, credit card debt, and even your children's education. Plus, life insurance is probably a lot more affordable than you think. And with State Farm, your local agent can help you understand your options and choose coverage that fits your needs and budget.
Welcome back to Panther Baseball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Boy, that was a long sixth half of an inning as Gainesville changed pitchers. That brings up Aiden Golding. And let's see if Wyatt Sparks can continue the magic. And there's a fastball over the inside part of the plate for strike 1. As he has settled down this hot Gainesville lineup. He throws a fastball there, just a little bit inside, evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Beautiful day for baseball. He winds and deals. There's a curveball, and he gets the call on that one. And that's a 12-6 if I've ever seen one. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and Sparks goes back to work. There's a pitch there way outside. That evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Panthers trying to fight their way back in this. Sparks winds and tries to throw a fastball right by him. Now the count's full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Golding's had a good day at the plate. He winds, he deals. He rips one down the third baseline. It goes over by the Gainesville dugout. He had a good swing on that one. Sparks doesn't look like anything bothers him. He just goes, but gets the ball, gets back on the rubber, and goes to work. He winds, he deals. There's a good pitch there. But a ball, and Golding takes his base. And that's going to bring up Anderson. Anderson the 9-hole hitter,
Center fielder number 5, Colby Anderson.
the center fielder. Here we are in the bottom of the 6th inning. Panthers down 11-4. He rips one, base hit into left field. Parsons gets a good, stops it from going to the fence.
Number 6, second baseman at the top of the lineup.
Now runners on first and second here, bottom of the 6th inning. Donnelly back to the top of the order. See if Wyatt can't set them down like he did the last time. Runners on first and second. Sparks looks in, gets a sign, throws a fastball just a touch outside. 1 ball, no strikes, nobody out. Runners on first and second, 11-4 here. Gainesville on top. There's the ball, just a touch outside. Moves the count to 2 balls, no strikes. We're in the bottom of the 6th, 11-4. Gainesville threatening again. He swings and fouls it straight back. I'll tell you, Wyatt waits till he gets the bases loaded, and then he goes to work. It's just a force at third right now. He's not getting too excited. 2 balls, 1 strike. He fires one just a touch outside, moves the count to 3 balls, 1 strike. The top of this Gainesville order is tough outs all the way down. 3 balls, 1 strike. 11-4 is your score. Sparks and a swing and a miss. That moves the count full. Again. We've seen more full counts today. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch is low. Now bases are juiced for Leaker, and that's not a good scene. Not a good scene right there. Leaker, the first baseman. We've seen him dot the wall a couple times, Tim. $11-4 your score. Nobody out. He throws one in the dirt outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Sparks, who came in and did not give up a run that last inning. What a miracle that was. 1 ball, no strikes to Leaker. Fastball, Leaker swings right through it. Good pitch by Sparks. 1 ball, 1 strike. Panthers never say die, Tim.
That's why we love them.
You betcha. Sparks winds and deals. There's one ripped down the third baseline. That's going to be extra bases. That scores 1. That scores 2. He's not holding the guy on third this time. That scores 3. And that ought to do it. And that should end it here, as Gainesville with a double, bases loaded, clearing double for Grant Leaker. And Wyatt Sparks did a good job, but that was a well-hit ball right down the line right there. And the score ends up being Gainesville 14, Panthers 4. And we'll be back with the Grove Family Restaurant postgame after a word from our great sponsors on the home of Panther baseball, Big Country 99.